Hi everyone. I want to talk to you today about Crysocolla. Crysocolla malachite. It's very beautiful and it's very calming. And I really love these stones. They are very calming to the nervous system. Now, I have a degree in Chinese medicine. And in Chinese medicine, there's a branch of acupuncture and herbal medicine and the Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. And in some cases, certain types of stones are ground up and given to people for different therapeutic reasons. I wouldn't say Chrysocolla and malachite is one of them, but they have something they call dragon bone, which is a fossil. They use oyster shell. They use various types of heavy minerals, even hematite, which is not used in the U.S., but over in China they use hematite. But anyway, what I find wonderful about these stones is they have a very calming effect on the soul, on the mind, on the body. So sometimes, when I first saw these, I think this was my first one, I fell in love with it because it looks like a planet. And I have dreams of, I'll have to talk about that sometime, about planetary visits and life in other worlds. But anyway, there's little ones and there's the bigger ones. Chrysocolla has a very calming effect on the mind. I mean, when you hold it, it's a very cool color. First of all, it's in the color palette of cool. That is, it's not a warm color, it's a cool color. So it has a cooling radiation. And sometimes if you can't sleep at night, sleeping with this under your pillow or hematite at your feet along with this has a very sedating effect. So I think this is a great stone. I think these are wonderful to have, and I love them not only for their color vibrancy, not only for their ability to remind me of planets, but also because of this wonderful sedating quality that they have in their makeup, in just their beingness. So many times we get stressed out in the world, and underneath the surface of some behavior, like, oh, we're stressed out, we have to go do this, we have to go do that, or maybe we just can't get anywhere where we're trying to go because we have a lot of fear. So fears are often in the subconscious as an undertow. They pull against the direction of the conscious mind and the spirit to go forward. And I want to talk about one particular fear, and it's the what if. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's like an island, but it's a good island. Well, some people live in a what if island, and that's not a happy place. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if I lose my job? What if I make this choice? That's going to cause so-and-so to break up with me. Or what if I don't do this? Is something bad going to happen? There's a lot of what ifs. And I think if you slow down and listen to what is going on in the inner dialogue, some of you might find you have a what if island. And I call it a what if island because what that island does is intimidate you from moving forward. Now, the mind can play a lot of games. And if you have perhaps experienced things when you were younger and you didn't understand these events, they could cause you to say, wow, what if? Oh, I burned myself on the stove. What if I stepped outside? What if I touched that? Was that going to burn me? What if I had a relationship that didn't work out? What if I didn't do well? Would I be willing to go into another relationship? What if that doesn't work out? What if I switch my job? What if? Would it work out? There's all these worries of what if, what if, what if. And that creates an island by which we become very limited. So these are the paradigms that we live in. And the way I define a paradigm is the concept of reality that we exist in based on our experiences and based on our environment and how we interpret those environmental factors. So, you know, how we respond to stresses, what our inner reality is to these, creates these paradigms, these both opportunities as well as constraints. So if you live on What If Island, you are kind of constraining yourself by your belief systems. So I think that we can transcend living on that island ourselves. We can ourselves break free of the what if cycle. One is to be very, very aware of it. Be very aware when your thoughts begin to wander off and go, what if, what if? And sometimes there's these inner dialogues. Now remember, these inner dialogues are all created by you. They're created by your spirit. And sometimes these dialogues can become so intense that you create form. In other words, you create imagination of these dialogues. You might even fabricate, not you, but I'm just saying in general, people can fabricate these scenarios that are not really real. They exist in a what if place, which isn't manifested. So we have to learn how to kind of break free of what if. And you would be surprised, breaking free of what if, how amazing that can change your whole daily outlook. It can change your paradigm. And one day, you know, my husband and I were talking and we shifted into what if gear. And, you know, I was like, well, yeah, what if? And I said, wait a minute. What if everything worked out good? What if? You know? What if we got paid more? What if we got a better job? What if, you know, everything worked out? What if the sun kept shining? What if? You can turn that what if over any moment, and then your mind can begin to work on the positive attractor patterns. Because when you're what ifing on the negative island, the attractor patterns start to flow a certain direction and then attract to you those particular what if scenarios you were so afraid of, because you're putting energy into it. Switch it like that. Switch it. What if everything worked out? What if I got along with so-and-so? You know? What if my health got better and better? What if I could get up and do this? What if I had no more excuses? And you would be amazed at how then the patterns begin to change. And all the flow begins. And you move off of that island of what if island, that scary place. And you move into flow. And then you begin to see opportunities that you didn't know were there because you were what ifing in the wrong direction. So if you what if the right way, wow. What if I found the most perfect partner? What if I got a great job, a better job? What if my spirit could grow and grow and grow? What if I found the sources within myself? What if I could be totally happy? What would happen if I'm totally healthy? You see? And then the spirit expands and the universe responds with starting to bring in those new what ifs. So this will help your fears melt away. You know, when you hold your Crysocolla, it can remind you, oh yeah, I'm going to what if in a positive way. I'm going to build my new pattern, my new paradigm. I'm going to shed the old paradigm, living on what if island by myself. And I'm moving into the new and wonderful, the new and the blue, you know, peaceful, loving, supportive, right? That's kind of what this reminds me of. If I'm tired and I go to bed stressed, because you know the day can wear on your physical body, I take this, I might put a hematite at my feet, and I say, what if tomorrow's a fantastic day? What if in the middle of the night my spirit just charged? What if all my guardians and those who love me, and even the airspace around me, and all the spirit in the airspace around me loved me? Wouldn't that be wonderful? They do love me. You see? So we change that what if into something fantastic. Anytime you fall into the what if negative, you can switch that polarity like that to the what if positive. Yeah. What if everything worked out? Wouldn't that be great? And then your mind begins to create those scenarios, create those forms in the imaginary realm of all good. So you can think of that when you look at your Crysocolla malachite. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Think about it. Think about who you are and how special you are, and how every opportunity is an opportunity for something good. Every opportunity. And then put all your energy and attention into those good things. And what if island will just melt away? Okay? Well, I love you, and be blessed. Have a good day. Be full of peace, and have a great sleep. Tomorrow's a new day. Every moment is fresh. Okay? So, love you, and see you later. Bye.